Compulsions can feel like quicksand, trapping you in a cycle of obsessive thoughts and anxiety. They are often driven by the desire to alleviate discomfort, yet they can create a false sense of control over your anxiety. Picture a scenario where a persistent thought creeps in, asking, "What if I left the gas on?" Initially, it feels harmless, almost trivial, but soon it morphs into an unbearable weight. The thought spirals into an avalanche of anxiety, compelling a response. You find yourself checking the stove multiple times, each pass like a ritual, providing a fleeting sense of relief from the anxiety. For a brief moment, everything feels manageable. However, like a mirage, that comfort dissipates quickly. What remains is an unpleasant heaviness, a reinforcement of the intrusive thought that pushes you further into the compulsive dance with anxiety. Each check deepens the belief that you must act, creating a vicious cycle where temporary reprieve becomes a longer-lasting prison. Understanding this cycle is essential for breaking free. Recognizing compulsion as a harmful illusion rather than a protective mechanism is the first step. The reality is that the more you indulge these compulsions, the more they ensnare you, leaving you shackled in fear. It's a dark irony that you may believe you're gaining control, while in truth, anxiety tightens its grip. As you amplify your checking behavior to reach a sense of just right, you inadvertently reinforce your fear, pushing away the normalcy of life. To combat this cycle, initiating awareness is crucial. Ask yourself insightful questions to unravel your behavioral patterns. Once you pinpoint your compulsions, it paves the way for a profound transformation. Embracing exposure and response prevention, ERP, creates the framework needed to reclaim your peace. Begin with gradual exposure to the triggers that incite the compulsive need and practice resisting the urge to act on them. The challenge lies in permitting anxiety to rise and fall without retreating into compulsions. Additionally, implementing the 15-minute delay rule can serve as a practical tip to severely limit your compulsive responses. By allowing yourself a pause, you can retrain your response. Over time, you'll discover that nothing catastrophic happens when you don't act. Embracing this discomfort ultimately leads to a reclaiming of your life, breaking the chains that once held you captive in the shadows of compulsion, turning fear into empowerment and regaining your autonomy.